Hi again. Brett Findlay from One Group's Construction Experts here in Syracuse, New York. This morning we have with us Allison Whittles, Client Advisor. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning.
So what Allison does as a Client Advisor, first thing people think is, what is that? Essentially, she's the service rep for our construction accountants. If you have any needs, certificate requests, or anything like that, you'd go direct to your Client Advisor. Now, for the purpose of today, I think we should talk a little bit about what that relationship looks like. So Allison, I'll ask you, what do you think one of the most important elements of servicing a construction account is?
I would say one of the most important elements is contract review, and along with that is issuing certificates in a timely manner.
I think that's a great point. So let's start with contract review. When you're reviewing a contract, what are some of the things you're looking for?
One of the things is making sure that you have the proper insurance limits, or if you need an OCP for the job, a builder's risk, or if you need to increase your builder's risk limit. What we do is we use a bid spec. So the bid spec guides us through the contract, and it helps our insured to see exactly what limits need to be increased, or if they don't need limits increased and they're already compliant, and that makes it easier for the insured to see and understand.
Absolutely. So once we get through that contract review, then we show proof of the coverage they have for that job with the certificate, right?
Correct.
What are some of the most important things you see on certificates or with certificates?
Is definitely including all the proper coverages, the necessary information. If you have an OCP, you include that on there, but you also want to make sure that the certificate is sent out no more than 24 hours, because a lot of contracts and a lot of contractors require the certificates pretty quickly.
And what happens if those certificates don't get out there that show compliance with the contract?
There's a couple things. They could hold up payment, or the contractor could get kicked off the job because the coverage is not in place, or the effective dates have been expired. It's an important aspect of the contractor's job.
And I think we'd all agree that that's critical for the contractor. Obviously, we need our money for cash flow reasons and overhead, and you need to be on the job working to do what you have to do. So good stuff. Thank you for joining us this morning, Allison. Again, Brett Findlay from One Group's Construction Experts. If you have any other questions or want to talk about this in more detail, you know where to find us. Thanks for watching. As always, thanks for watching today's videos. If you liked what you saw and you want to see some more, don't be scared to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you got to do down below. We appreciate it. Till next time.